Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Louise from Designs by Lou W. Today I wanted to show you, it's a small paper kit, just papers, for using in your junk journals that I've listed in my Etsy shop. I've been playing around with some images here and there, but this is the first kind of decent sized small kit, I would say. There's 10 pages in this little kit, so I'll just do a quick run through for you. I'm not going to keep you all day, but yeah, this is I've called it Whimsical Dreams because it feels kind of whimsical to me. So this is what the lady with the little bird and some butterflies, and then we've got this. I love that. We've got that. Next one is the wolf again. There's a few things that could be cut out separately for little journaling cards. Some more bits that can be cut out or used as a page, or even, if I can get it, or even that way. Again, that can be that way or that amount, or whichever. We've got like writing spots in them. You can print out as many times as you want, obviously. And background page. Oh, get a hold of it. It's kind of wispy watercolours. Another background page. That's the last one. That's all I've always think you can use it either way. And that way. There you go, so that's the 10 pages, and that's available in my Etsy shop, which is Designs by Lou W. And I thought I would show you what I started doing, and we can finish it off. Just some simple ways to use the kit. And I've glued and kind of cut as much as I could so we weren't wasting any time. So I've done this, which started out as well. Just get it. It started out as one of these, the backings to stamps, and I just folded it and cut it to the size, trimmed it to the size I wanted it, and then I added an envelope. I just trimmed the top off, to so you could get access. I glued it down, then glued a sheet of paper on top, then covered that so as it was nicely decorated, and covered that side. Then now put something on there, and this is one of the writing sheets with just plain white paper. I've just sewn in a few pages for like a little notebook, and that's the other side of the bit of card. I've just covered that, but first underneath I attached an envelope. I've just covered that on the top and the back, just put something on it, put that together, and I just put some ribbon round before I laid the front piece on. That's the front and that's the back. So I've got some little bits that we can do. I've already glued them together, so it's just a matter of cutting them in putting them in place, really. Just give you an idea what to do. So first things first, I thought, because that's I've cut that opening, that's a pocket in there. So if we do the tag for that, which is here, use the same ribbon for that. So I've backed it onto the same card that I'd used from my 12 by 12 pack that I've shown you before from Hobbycraft. It's a paisley pattern 12 by 12, and I've just used one of the sheets from there just to use it up. Right, so that just needs trimming down and cutting to size, and then I can put it in. I'll get my card on this. So how is everybody? I haven't done any videos for a little while because I had a laptop that went kaput, really. So it was taking me ages to try and do stuff on my phone, and I never had enough memory. So I've got a new laptop now, so everything's much quicker. Hence the kit and getting it loaded up onto my shop and getting another video done. Just trim that a bit. And what I'm going to use, if I can find the scissors. There we go. And I just use this old card. I just cut different size corners off it to use as my template for the tags. You can use whichever one you think. I think I might use that one. And just chop it, and I keep the card where it is and turn the paper. I find it's easier to cut that way rather than turning it over. It's been cut at a different angle, if you know what I mean, and it makes it harder. Right, that's those two. There you go. I'll just put a hole in it. Do the big hole. That's good. Let's just, what we use, peacock. I'll use the purple just to go around it, just to pick up that purple. There we go. Actually, I'm going to round the corners at the bottom. I don't like those sharp corners. So I don't think the postman's been this morning, so if he arrives, the dog will go mental. So that will just be the postman, so I'll apologise in advance, just in case. I've got the curtains closed, so hopefully that will stop her from recognising him. But you know what dogs are like, they can hear them from the end of the street. There we go. And we can always add some extra anywhere else if you feel it's not the right colour for you. I'll just get the bit of ribbon. It's probably enough. give it a double tie and then chop the ends. That was a bit long. There we go, let's get that on the back. You can always put a bit of paper over there for writing on, or right on that side. It's entirely up to you. And I think I'll put it in this way. There we go, I've got the notches. So that'll just can pull out there. Right, and these bits I've just like used sections to add them on, just to make it look completely different. Although there's only 10 pages, you can cut it into all different sections and make it stretch. Right, for here, I've got this little bird that I was going to cut out and make a little tuck pocket thingy. So I've just backed it on some card. So I'll just cut round that. Straight as I can. Alright, I'm going to have to leave room. Maybe I should have done the one on the other side. But that'll be alright, we'll just work with that. Yeah, I don't want to... I mean, it would go better that side, but I didn't really want to cover up that flower. I mean, we can always cut the flower out and add it on that side. Oh, yeah, looks better that side. Let's just... put some colour on. This is a lovely colour. This is wilted violet, this one. And it's an actual purple, whereas some of the other ones I got seedless preserves and it was more a pinky shade, but this is much better. Right, so I'll glue down there and kind of round there, and that'll should hold it on. Right, what does I say there? Oh, looks cute. What else have I got? I've got these two, but they're for the other one. I never made a tag for that, but you can always use that tag for there, or no, it's too big for there. Let's change that idea. Put that back in there. Let's just make one for it. Oops, sorry. Right, that's a bit of card. just some of the scraps that I'm looking through. That's quite nice. Let's use that. Yeah, it's going to fit nicely. I mean, if you know if you're going to chop the pages up into sections to make journaling cards, you can always print them on card and save the hassle. But if you don't have a lot of cards, then you can just do it on paper and then just get some other card from like cereal boxes and whatever, and then put some plain paper on the back. I'll just use this. Where's my folder? I'll use that to cut it because I can't cut straight at all. I'm just using the lines to line it up. Don't want to chop my head off. Just double check that this side is. Straight. Alright, so I'm going to chop the corners off of this one. Oh, that is pretty. Let's get a hole again. If I can. Oh, my thing's falling on the floor. Oh my god. My thing had fallen on the floor. So I had to stretch. Right, let's put that. There, that's good. There we go, just to the edges again a little bit. Normally I would sew around these just so there's no guarantee of it coming apart, but if you've got a strong enough glue, then you don't need to sew. Not everybody can sew. Oop. Can always. Sometimes I like to colour the whole back, but not like heavy, just to give it a bit of dimension. Really. I use the same. That should do, because that's the other half of that one. Just chop that end off. There you go. You can always add more to that. You could add some words, some more flowers, anything you want, a bit of paint, anything. I'm just showing you like basic what can be done. Really. Right, this one I wasn't sure to do anything actually, so just leave that just now. This side. So I've got two, or maybe, because I've got two belly bands, so maybe I can do two, one there and one here. Right. For this card I've used the inside of kitchen roll for that, because it's going to be a belly band, so nobody's going to see the back. So I'll just cut it to size and stick it on. Just trim it. I find that so much easier if you've got thick card, just tap it and it goes down rather than forcing it and hurting your hand. There we go. Around these corners if it's not too thick. That's alright. Around the edges again. Let's glue that on. There we go. And one of these cards are for there. Yeah, that one's for the outside and that one's for the inside. So I've just put on some thin, quite thin blue card. It's actually from Poundland, but I quite like it. It's just a bit thicker than paper, but not as thick as card. Yeah, I like it. So let's just trim that. those corners off for that reason, that they get stuck when you're trying to put them in and out of anywhere. And it looks much nicer, I think. I've got, where did I put it now? Got a little template that I've mixed in with everything. Now I can't blimmin' find it. Well, anyway, I've got a template like this for making tabs. So I've just drawn around it so as I can cut them out and then just put on the side using the scraps that I've got. So I'll just cut that out. Just cut on the line. And then do this little bit. And I just made the template from a digital kit that I'd got, and they had this shape of tabs in there that I liked. So I can't even see that line. Like that. Yeah, so I just copied that. Get rid of that. And it's just a matter of folding it over. She says, and if it's not even, then just match it up. I could always fold it first and then cut it. Bone folder. And that'll stick on there like that. So let's just do this. I mean, you don't have to do the back, really. Get some glue on this. And just line it up. And that's it. And also if you were going to sew it, you'd now sew it round and that would hold it on as well. That's that. And again, you can decorate that up more and decorate that up more with whatever you want. Some nice words. I've got this one to go inside there. I'll just do that quickly and then that's it basically, really. is the right size. Just like I've glued that shut. See? There we go. Oh my goodness. Right, if I put a tab on that, it's going to interfere with it closing, so I've got the thumb hole anyway, so it doesn't need a tab. I'll just round the edges. That's got just a plain card on the back. Just ink it up. You can always put lines on the back as well. That's a good way of getting extra writing space. Right, so we got that there. I mean, I don't want to cover up those pages, so I'm not going to. That's me. I mean, I like that, but if you wanted, you could do a belly band or a side tuck, which is quite nice. Or even if you didn't want the women, you could do a side tuck there, and then you've got the words, which is quite a good idea. But anyway, that's it. Sorry about that, my camera died on me, so I had to charge it up. So while I was charging up, I did a couple of little bits, added some cheesecloth styly fabric and a word. I cut out one of the love hearts and half of the little design that was there, and a butterfly. What else did I do? That was already done. I put the belly band, this other belly band I had, I put it on that side, which covered up the women, because there's one there anyway. So, and made little, I think I'd already made that, don't know. But I made that to put in there, go in there, and that is it. Yeah, that was all I've done. So we got the front, the inside, which is just plain. There's a tag in the top there. Open up this side, we've got the little bird as a tuck spot and a little tag in there. We've got it's a side tuck pocket thing, I'd say, with the larger card. Close that over, and on this side we have the belly band with another journaling card. Pop that in there, and we have another journaling card there. It's plain on the back. Slip that in there, and in the middle we have a few pages just to jot down some stuff. Plain on the back. Close that over, and that's the back. That's it. So just tie it up, and that is it. Just a quick little project just to show you the papers. So thanks very much for being with me today. Thank you to all the subscribers who keep coming back. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and the bell as well. That's a notification bell. that'll let you know when my videos come out. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.